Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your reading for the next 6 months. Let's slow down, take a moment, and take a deep breath and uncover what's happening for you. We're going to start out with your coffee cup, then we're going to move on to your saucer and tarot. I see there's a pathway opening right there. There is a vase. This kind of looks like an acorn as well, planted in the soil, not fully pushed down. Timeline wise, this is looking like within the 5th month. And this is something that requires you to go outside your comfort zone. But the seed is not planted, meaning you might have hesitation about this seed's growth or this project, or this might not even be something that you're familiar with. That's why you might have this hesitation. However, the pathway is open. It is winding down easily. There's no blockages there. Only thing it requires is you to plant the seed, okay? The planting the seed can be planting the idea into your mind. This can be right before you sleep, go to sleep, visualizing your desire happening. This can be talking about this seed, talking about this desire you have to the people that exactly this works that way as well. When you speak about something that, oh, I want to have this, I want to buy that. This also aligns you with the desire you have. So that plants the seed. And the last thing can be a scripting, writing down a list of things that you will do when you receive that blessing, and have a gratitude list. How will you feel when you receive that? Those are really powerful ways to manifest things, and also staying aligned with that after you did that. I see here, these are my experiences, by the way. These are the ways that I use. If you have your own specific ways of manifesting your desires, you can comment down below and I will definitely check it out. I will definitely try it, and very effective ways. Maybe yours is meditation or taking inspired action after you start planning things. It can be that way too. Before that comes to life, we have here within the first 3 months, something going outside of your comfort zone. Kind of reminds me of a tower moment, kind of reminds me of like wildfire. So the tower moment aligns with your energy, Scorpio. And even the tower crumbles down, because it's your energy, you will watch it burn. And this tower burning outside is maybe something that you said, I told you so, to someone. And so that's why I feel like it's not really going to bother you so much, but you're going to feel its existence there. I see there's a star right here, and there's a person actually walking towards your star to pick it up, maybe even bring it to you. So in that chaos, it can be a chaos situation, or it can be a rush work that needs to get done. There's a star, there's a gem being prepared for you. And the fire and the pressure is forming this gem, this diamond. And so I feel like this can even be you coming and picking it up. And I see letter D here, maybe Daniel, Ada, Adeline, can be someone's first name or the last name, or maybe where they're from. Denmark. Seems like they are going to have an involvement to maybe even send it to you or carry it out. Maybe even help you pick this thing off the floor. And I see a soldier's helmet here. Within the 5th month, it's showing up with before the seeds comes forward. The soldier can be an ancestor, maybe someone from your family went to war. Can be their blessing, their energy over the situation. Also, you tend to have the warrior vibes, Scorpio. When you want to protect someone or something, you tend to become this warrior. So this is that part of you coming to surface within the 5th month timeline again, before the pathway opens, before the seed comes to you. So I feel like here a good deed can also be granting you a wish after. There's a conversation happening with someone. Someone is shooting maybe even arrows to you. Arrow can be Sagittarius energy, even though Sagittarius seems like the warrior. They don't tend to have warrior vibes. But this can be a situation of negotiation, And you also have here something, you're shooting something back as well. So this negotiation will end up you actually having a new idea, a new seed, maybe receiving a compensation that will be your seed, and end up having a contract right here. This contract has some people on it, so there are some writings on there. It's not like a clean start. I feel like this is a clean ending for some of you. Maybe you have a situation that's been dreading for a long time. This can be an agreement that you couldn't sign already, or a friendship, partnership that is on and off keeps actually bothering you now. You don't want this to work out anymore. That's why maybe the Tower moment showing up here. So it will really show you why this is not really working so far. And this can be something that from this lifetime that it needs to be resolved as a lesson so you can upgrade to a higher level. This can be a relationship showing you how valuable you are, how worthy you are to your desires. Now you are deciding through this person's behavior that you're worthy of what you desire, so you're saying no to what they're not giving you. Or this can be possession of a material thing, because sometimes we tend to have this vow of being poor coming through our ancestors. Maybe one of your ancestors used to fight in a war for gold, and now you might be carrying their vow. And there are conditions on this contract. You're letting go of certain things but accepting certain things. So you might be accepting being wealthy is okay, and you don't have to go to war to fight for wealth anymore. You can create with your beautiful ideas, inspirations, and your skill sets. You can manifest that now. Maybe you are coming to understand, coming to terms with it. If this is a relationship, you're understanding that you're worthy of love, appreciation, you're worthy of material satisfaction. Even in the relationships, there's a material exchange, and you're accepting that. The 6 months period can be completing this lifetime lesson. And also, with that, the events happening in your life are also settling out, basically. If there are certain things that are causing you stress, they're going to actually move out of your way as well. I know I started from the 5th month because it was very significant, the signs here. This kind of looks like a lobster as well. Some of you might be manifesting a luxurious life here. We're going to go back to the 1st month. I see a woman right there. She's standing in front of a person who's wearing a cloak. The person with the cloak has a letter V in their hand, and this can also be symbolizing a tuning fork. The tuning fork can indicate maybe you are getting tuned to the energy. It can be even like a physical therapy that you're going through that is tuning your body back into the order. And this can be mental tuning and can be through meditation, an expert. It doesn't have to be meditation, can be a therapist of an expert in their own field. And it seems like you're having a good conversation. And the feminine energy indicates that you are receiving this healing. This can even be like a medical doctor giving you a certain medication, fixing the problems that you had. And feminine energy indicates that you're receiving this blessing. Okay? You don't have to take any action. This is coming to you. Within the 1st month, you're going to be handling that. And right behind you, there's a pathway opening. As soon as you receive the blessing, I see a letter G here, like Georgia, John, and John with a G. Actually, that's a George with a G. Can be in someone's first name or the last name here, opening up a pathway. And somebody's maybe even inviting you to be with them in a better place, okay? There's a roof right here. This can be an invitation to see a new home, move to a new place. And I feel like this is going to be the stage that you go and see that spot. Okay? Within the 3rd month period, I see a feminine energy right there. And she has a cub right here, a lion's cub. Lion's cub can be symbolizing a position of authority, a mini authority that you will receive. It's on the level of a cub at this time. I feel that this is when the chaos is happening. You're going to get this offer, or you're going to find this position. And the lion is being taken care of. So when you step into this space, you might not really have full freedom. You're going to have the leadership position, but it's a mini leadership position. But being taken care of is a good thing, because there's going to be someone in that space covering your back, maybe even guiding you and advising you initially. And after that, I see that there is an authority. You're becoming an authority here. So this can be a period of time that you need to have patience. And then the cup appearing, your cup will be full. You're going to have satisfaction after that small patience period. I see a tulip here. Tulip indicates your resilience is going to pay off. You're going to bloom. You're going to have something to show, basically, because the tulips actually have something to show. And there's a wave behind it. And when you start blooming, that can actually attract a wave of attention towards you. If you have a product, if you have a service, if you need people's attention to grow your business, this is a very good sign. And this can also be overcoming the challenge of the fear of being visible, being seen, being appreciated, and that blooming like a tulip and showing your beautiful new colors. Okay. I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. There's a massive abundance, a resource in your heart space. This is something you have as an ability. Okay, maybe a skill set. And that is, you're going to receive a chunk of this abundance with your desire. This desire is happening slowly, but it's coming forward. And there's a fish right there. Fish indicates wealth, resources, abundance, prosperity, and a plenty of opportunities for you. There are two people standing in the first chunk of this wealth coming to you. So you might need to partner up with someone. And someone was actually shorter and smaller. So someone less experienced maybe, who can teach you certain things, but also who can learn from you. Maybe an intern that you're hiring. It can be the situation if you have a business. And you're growing. The first stage, you're going to receive the blessings with these people, that person. And then your desire is coming full circle. It's completing this first cycle and upgrading to the second cycle. I saw letter V disappeared here. V can be in the name of the person you're hiring. It can be in their first name or the last name. Ava, Victor, Venus, and Violet. Okay. And then there's a second desire attaching to that. It's looking beautiful. And that second desire is going to flow easily. This can be for some of you two-stage upgrade. First, you upgrade with a partner or a helper. And then second stage, you will do by yourself easily. I see there's a masculine figure standing on top of this chunk of money. He has a star. Star might be an Aquarius energy, by the way. This can be an Aquarius, someone logical, reasonable, and only work through what makes sense to them. So you are having a conversation with them. First, they're turning their back and they're talking to another fish. This person might have a shark that they are getting advice from, someone wealthy, and also someone who is the financier. That's why maybe they're turning back, they're talking to them. But I feel like they're going to come back around and make the deal with you here, okay? Put that deal into a box. Box in the sense of like into maybe protective place, okay? You secure that thing, that deal with you. The deal can be a trade agreement, also a relationship agreement as well. The person might be even advising with, if they have a therapist, maybe they're talking to the therapist, they're advising with them, or maybe a family member, or this can be someone, they have an elder that is also giving them advice, okay? Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific subject in your mind, you can focus on that one. And then we'll see what's coming your way about that. Or if you don't have anything going on, we can see the general situation, okay? This is the current situation. We have the Nymph of Swords. Exactly. Nymph of Swords is actually the energy of the Aquarius right there. Page of Swords. Maybe you are actually starting to calculate what to do next. Also, doing what's right and coming up with the new ideas, creative ideas flowing to you, partnering up with the people who are open to the new ideas and communicating. The Swords energy have communication energy. So you're speaking your truth, communicating, speaking your desires out loud at this stage. How will the situation work out and evolve within the next 6 months? This is a 6 of Cups. A 6 of Cups is pursuing your childhood dreams, basically, or the dreams that you had all your life long. So you will get the chance to do that. You will get the chance to connect with people from the past, maybe sharing the same ideas with you, aligning with them. This can be past life experiences if you believe in them. But if you don't believe in that, this can also be coming together, the people from your past, and starting to get things moving, okay? The internal factors that can affect it is Nymph of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles energy. Resources are going to show up when internal resources, when you start to touch them, meaning your creative side, your energy, how can I solve this problem attitude is going to start planting the right seeds into the soil so you can collect the crops that you want. When you approach internally to the problem, you're going to start getting material solutions. And outside here, 9 of Cups, whatever it is that you want to manifest and or the things that you want to create, all the resources related to that. 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It is going to start aligning around you. This can be being in the right place in the right time, talking to the right people, creating the right connections, even just doing the right thing without even knowing, okay? So the external circumstances are going to align. When you align your internal circumstances, and the attitude is, how can I make it happen? Okay, when your attitude becomes that. Final results I have here, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is actually the reason, the logic, aligning with compassion and achieving success. She's holding the sword here. She's winning the war here. And I also saw under it, we have 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords energy from choppy waters to the calmer shore. So I want to hold on to that card, meaning that you will achieve success. You will be successful in your endeavors, what you're desiring to make manifest. And also, it's not only going to be receiving one material thing. This is going to be a lifetime energy upgrade. You're going to be from the choppy waters, maybe in that chaos moment, stressful moment. If you have been always in that kind of places, you're going to upgrade from there to a peaceful environment that you will have massive space in your mind, in your life to actually work on other things you desire or go on a vacation, relax your mind. You're not going to be jumping from one stressful moment to another. It is going to be one calm moment this time, okay? In the calm moments, then the inspiration starts flowing. Current situation, 4 of Wands energy. So the creative ideas flowing to you are actually going to lead to a victory, the finish line, completing one cycle and starting another one here, coming together with your loved ones, celebrating for some of you, maybe even finding a life partner that aligns with your truth, aligns with your desires, supports you fully. And the 4 of Wands sometimes can even indicate a wedding happening, okay, merging of the families and creating a legacy for the future. The situation will work out in the best way possible. Some of you are manifesting love. This can be even like having a good friend by your side, supporting you, connecting with a soulmate or your goal, whatever it is that you desire. It is going to come to you in the best way possible. And maybe something that you have from the past as a nostalgic desire, and or maybe a childhood dream that you always wanted to manifest, or a family dream, seems like here it is going to show up in the best way that is possible to you, in your reach, and even maybe better than your wildest dreams that you can't even fathom how good it's going to get. Okay, the internal factors affecting it, I feel like Five of Swords was current, that the position you were at, you were dealing with people that are lying, stealing, cheating, doing things behind your back, maybe doing every negative thing to achieve success here. But it seems like with the Nymph of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles energy, you're finding a better way to navigate in this environment. And even if in your heart, this can also be Five of Swords indicating that you have the need to do anything and everything to achieve success. Now you're turning back from there. Page of Pentacles energy is actually achieving success through inspiration, through knowledge, through experience and guidance, the divine guidance, rather than going with negative guidance. Okay. External factors are Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, something that will be really fulfilling you coming forth here. Knight of Cups can be an offer from the universe or an offer from a person. This can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Externally coming forward, offering you something that will really fulfill you and maybe even help you receive your desires faster here. And sometimes the offer can come in a format of divine guidance, divine offering, and maybe you're being led to a certain person, a certain place, or a certain conversation that is leading you to the success here. Or this can be something coming in the mail, coming in the phone call, as a phone call, or a new person that you're meeting. Okay, when you limit yourself to receiving an offer through only the traditional communication devices we have, you limit your energy. Then you don't see the other offers showing up. So the first offer can be coming as a signal that you're receiving a free gift, or finding during the rush hour, finding the perfect parking spot. That's an offer that you're receiving as well. If you do not count those blessings, then it becomes really hard to follow the trail of the divine guidance. Okay, so be open to receiving all kinds of blessings and feel the gratitude for all of them, because that will lead you to your success, external success as well. And finally, with the Queen of Swords, we have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So your insistent attitude and your following your truth is going to lead to your heart's desire. And Six of Swords, we have here Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups indicates, I feel like, from the environment of stress, that the place that you feel that you don't belong, you're going to move on to a place that you feel that you belong. It's your true family. It's your maybe even soul family that fully supports what you want to manifest. Okay. Now I'm going to get to your oracle. If there's any blockage during this journey, let's see where it lies and how can you heal that, and what will be your final outcome for that one. Let's see. Rock bottom here seems like your blockage right there. We have home as your healing. This kind of reminds me of Doors of Moria. I don't know if you guys have seen The Lord of the Rings, and a final outcome is coming together, finding home. Basically, I'm gonna get some help from the guidebook here, because there are many decks that I use, and it becomes really hard for me to memorize the meanings of the symbols here, but they're really open. Interpretation is really open here. Well, still, let's see what's the intention of these cards. Surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. This is the blockage here. Maybe you are thinking that you have to fight every fight, instead of just, okay, I let it go. Okay, you won. I'll walk away. And then your success lies when you walk away. Because sometimes it's not about, I think there's a saying, winning the battle, losing the war. Which one do you prefer? Okay. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems that you have reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you have been doing things. Perhaps you have hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. This card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. The second thing here is your healing card, and it seems like feeling a home or looking for home is the key here. Home is a feeling, guys. It's not a place. It's a feeling, by the way. You're comfortable in your own skin. You belong. So if you're feeling like you don't belong, the things that you're doing is maybe you are replicating others, feeling imposter syndrome. This is basically telling you the healing will come forward when you recognize you're already home. You're doing the right thing. Okay? Home is love. Love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you are meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. So if you're having issues of belonging, I feel like here, maybe that's why you keep fighting your way into something. Surrender. Feel that you're always in the right place, and coming together is actually universe also sending you people aligning with their energy to show you that you are in the right place. Love needs to be shared. This card assures that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished like a magnet. You're attracting love into your life, and this is a time of harmonious, caring partnerships and relationships. This can be business partnership or a romantic relationship coming into your life. That's going to be the final outcome when you start to feel at home in you. I have your second oracle here. I'm asking the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Scorpios at this time. And this is actually a spell deck. So this can be your little ritual during this timeline. Let's see. We have a money spell coming forward for you. So this can also be material satisfaction that you will feel. Grow your own prosperity. There's a following list of herbs right here that you can use and you can burn them. And cinnamon is actually a sweet smell. So if you do candle rituals and stuff, cinnamon is always in there to bring things to you sweetly. And I'm going to just read some of them. Allspice, almond, basil, bergamot, mint, cedar, cinnamon, and clover, dill, ginger, jasmine, myrtle, nutmeg. You can mix them together and maybe make yourself a little spice bag to carry around, or maybe put into a place that you can create a corner of abundance for yourself, which will attract energies. And I think if you know Feng Shui has certain instructions when it comes to the abundance corner of home. So this, I feel like here, home is where you are at this time. And it is suggesting that you create in that environment the rituals, the practices that reminds you the universe is ready to give you what you want. Okay. And all you need to do is ask and stay consistent in that energy. Try these alone or in mixtures, or ground tinctures or ground into your incenses. You can also plant a prosperity garden and refresh your abundance altar with herbs and flowers grown by your own hand. So it can be like maybe putting mint and maybe like a jasmine. Jasmine is like a wine type of a thing, but still you can plant them in a little pot and keep them around you to remind you that you're attracting your desired today. Okay. And let's see your affirmation. This is your final message, what you need to know. This is also a tarot deck, and let's see what shows up here for you. Let me shuffle well. We have Page of Cups. I'm as young as I choose to feel. So if you're feeling like we have Angel or a quartz. This can be something of shiny quartz that you can carry with you as well. If you're feeling like it's too late to do things, this is basically a reminder you're only just beginning, okay? And you can use this affirmation to remind you that it's nothing late. It's not too late for anything, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here, and until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.